That worked way better than I thought. What is up, guys? Hey, if you're like me, you love using spray paint, but you might not realize some of the insane effects you can do simply by mixing spray paint and some water. I totally messed my mouth. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. So let's get started. All right, before we get started, we're gonna want, hey, get out of the way. We're gonna wanna cover this up because we don't want any overspray on it. There we go, nice and protected. Now I will say I've never done this on a canvas, so cross your fingers that works. Oh, that. I may or may not have broken my finger playing basketball the other night at church with the youth. I think I'm young, but you know, sometimes you're not. Just ignore that. We're gonna keep moving. So the next step is to spray both panels silver and then let it dry. Geez, I hope I have enough. That sounds a little low. Hey, out of the way. Oops, I touched it. Doesn't matter. We're gonna grunge it up anyway. You'll see. We're using water and spray paint, and it's gonna be like magic. It's kind of crazy, honestly. All right, turn your air on, put your respirator on, and then it looks like this. All right, we're gonna let that dry real quick. Look at that shine. You don't have to get super crazy on the coverage. A little splotchy might help sell the effect, because what we're gonna do, this one's gonna be like an insanely realistic water drops. And the other one, we're gonna make it look like acid etched aluminum, which is kind of crazy too. Like I said, I never did this on canvas before, so I hope that it works. I know it works on metal and tumblers and motorcycles and all that stuff, but this will be an experiment, I guess we say. All right, now we let it dry. Alrighty then, we've got our panels all silver and dried up. It's the next, what? Yeah, I don't wear the same thing all the time. I do change my clothes sometimes. Sheesh. Anyway, where's my knife? Oh, there it is. All right, you may be wondering why we're way down here. Well, you gotta see this. To create acid etched aluminum, the first step is to make grains, or it does work, lines in your aluminum straight in one direction. And you can, like I'm using an 80 grit. Normally you would use a Scotch-Brite, but it doesn't make a mark on canvas. So we're using 80, and you can get a little, ooh, that's a good one there. Look at that. That's like legit aluminum scratched up. Just be careful where your border is on your wood frame of your canvas, okay? You can always come back later, do like a little shadow, which I probably would do anyway with the airbrush, because, oh hey, I forgot you down there. Hence, why you put a picture in a frame, it draws attention to your artwork, huh? If you didn't know that, you can tell everybody that now because you're smarter. So the next step, you're gonna wanna wipe it off, see? Because you got stuff on your hands now, okay? You don't want that. Ooh, still dirty. Wax on, wax off, then your sun. Oh yeah. All right, I backed you up a little bit for this next step because it may get a little messy. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So for this, we got black spray paint. Now, before I've used my airbrush, if you remember this video right here, I did the same thing with the mailbox. You're gonna wanna check that out because it's fun. And I screw the whole thing up and have to start all the way back over, and that's always fun, but that is how you learn. And the point of that is to keep moving forward. If it stops you, it wins. If you keep going, you'll learn something and you'll be way better than you were. And we need to squirt water. Where's my water bottle? I can't find my water bottle, so I have an unconventional idea. So I'm gonna put water on the DNA way. Oh, that actually works pretty good. That's so crazy. All right, put your respirator on. It's not going anywhere. It's laying flat. I have water all over my mouth. But check this. Safety first. Now, with the spray paint, don't shh. Whoa, no. Back it up, Terry.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
You gotta do it misting, like a gentle mist of spray paint.
That is it. That's all you need. Now we're gonna wait a few minutes and then we'll wipe it off.
All right, it's literally only been about 2 minutes, if that long. And how you test to see your panel on this side, just give it a quick wipe. Look at that. All right, are you ready? We're just gonna take and gently just wipe the paint off. Acid etched aluminum, as some people say. And it's just real subtle. like on metal and other objects, it's more dominant, prominent, whatever the word is, because it scratches better than the canvas. Because canvas, I don't even think you're supposed to do that. But check this out, look at that. Literally, that's grungy, old aged metal. How cool is that? There's a trick for your sleeve to be up in it or whatever. You know what I'm saying. You got a trick up your sleeve to pull out. Okay, next panel, let's go. All right, this one, my spittle is all dry, so I took the paper off and remasked the other one. Everything's completely dry on this one. And we're ready for the cool one. Anyway, for this, you will need black, maybe, I don't know, maybe a darker color. I'm gonna try a little bit of blue mixed in too. But remember, get back further and really take it easy on that trigger because the spray paint comes out way more than the airbrush. And for the other angle, you're gonna hit with the white. And I'll tell you about the angles and why and how that works to create this insane water drop effect that looks so realistic. It's so ridiculous. So what happens is you spray the water. There's water drops on here, okay? Imagine that. Then you take dark color of spray paint, hit it from a 45-ish or less degree angle. And what that does is that paint comes in like this. It's saying, hey, here, I'm coming to you, water. And it hits the water and it goes like this. And it creates a shadow over this side and lays over here. But when it hits here, it's stuck on the water. And then the white does the same thing from the other side. It's white over here, water, hits it, creates a shadow this way. So it's like 3D looking, but okay, you might be wondering, okay, now where's the water come in or how's it, but you can't wipe that off, can you? No, you cannot. You have to wait patiently for it to dry. As the water dries, the paint, the dark paint, the light paint, the water drop in the middle, it's gonna go like this. And its shape is gonna stay, but the water, as it evaporates, it's gonna go and flatten out on the canvas into almost a like powdery thing. So be careful. You will need to spray like a clear over this afterwards. But that's the science of what happens. He isn't mixing science and art. Very cool. So that being said, hey, look here, I found my water bottle. It was tested out. Nice little misty pattern. And there we go. I'm gonna do a lot on this one because I feel like I didn't do enough on that one right there. I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute because I want some bigger drops. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's nice. So what you're looking for is you're wanting this to look like maybe the hood of your car after it just rained, okay? Get some big drops here. Let's put a big old globber right here. What do you think? Oh, those are cool. Let's do some more of those here. I like the big ones. Let's do more. So I'll leave some small ones here, big ones there. This is a big guy here. Now what you want to do is you want to take, put your respirator on, of course. So here's the voiceover. So you want to take your white, your light color and hit it from a slight angle from one side. And then from the other angle, you're going to want to hit it with your dark color. So I'm just going to mix a little misty of, oh boy. Is this brand new? I never used this for. Mix a little misty of blue and black. All right, that is it. Don't touch it. Try your best not to move it. This works really good on metal and plastic and like porousy surfaces. I've never done this on canvas. But in my mind, I feel like it should work exactly the same. Plus, I've never done it with spray paint. When in combination of never before done's, and it should work. I don't know, we'll see. You can let it sit here and just evaporate and dry. Or if you're really careful, you can take it outside in the sun, try to speed up the process, but you can't disturb the water drops. If you move them, it'll mess up the whole effect. So let's move it and get it outside and see what happens. Easy, buddy, easy. How long have I been in here? Huh. Well, Inside's nice. And apparently it's time for me to go to bed. So I'll see you when this dries, okay? Okay, yeah. All right, it's the next morning. No, I did not sleep in my okay, yeah, I slept in my shirt. Anyway, let's see how this is. Oh my gosh. Oh, it worked. Okay, that worked way better than I thought. Check this out. Look at those water drops. Oh my goodness. And before I take this tape off, I'm going to airbrush a really quick little drop shadow, super quick and easy, and really make this thing jump and like stand up 3D off the, it's going to make a crazy difference. If you want to get your hands on one of my brand new custom airbrushes, head to my website, duncancustomairbrush.com. I'll have a link in the description, but hurry up and grab you one before I sell out. And just like that, we have some super simple, insane effects with water and spray paint. That's crazy, look at that. And if you love this and you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love this one right here. So we'll see you on the next one. God bless, goodbye.